Dana, wake up. This is the earliest you've ever done this.
I'm up at 6:15 every morning, but we're recording very early. This is farmers' hours. I don't want to give it a time, but it's very early. You can see that we both have drinking problems, so
yeah,
we have sunglasses on because we haven't been able to go to our dermatologist and get that sort of sponge vacuum thing they do for.
I'll be doing it. Someone in the comments said, "You drink too much. You look so shitty." I go, "I don't barely drink at all." So it might be Mother Nature.
Newsflash.
Thanks for your commentary.
If you drink heavy, you're going to get booze face, resting booze face. But if you drink light and hydrate, then let her know. I'll tell you another thing. If you like processed carbohydrates, a lot of them,
yeah,
it's tough on the old epidural around the cranium. Okay, so
hey, Dana, your epidermis is showing.
Jesus, guys are doing AM things now. What is this? Good Morning America now? Jesus.
This is the cock-a-doodle-doo show. So we're doing this because we did already do Superfly Saturday in New York to give people a summary on this episode of the rehearsal, the blah, blah, blah. But we didn't do the real show. Yeah. So we're just doing a pickup, an intro, a few things about the live show. Right. And we'll probably do it again next week.
Right.
Because there was too much going on.
There was too much going on. We could only do it Saturday. And then I thought, well, how can we talk about the Sunday night 50th on Saturday?
Yeah.
And David, I remember your eyes got real big and you went blank. You're like, holy tomatoes.
I didn't even put that together.
You're like, we can't talk about what hasn't happened yet, but now it has happened. So I wasn't there. I had the flu. I was on the downside of it, but I still didn't have the oomph to travel, wasn't recommended. So you went to represent our podcast. What do you got to say?
The most questions I got about it, I'll just go through it, aside from where's Dana, which we cleared up, was, which you did want to be there and you would have fucking killed it, of course, was Ryan Reynolds and Blake being there. Why were they there? They were there because I think they both hosted. If you have hosted, you are invited. You can come to any of those events, correct?
Yes. And of course, we all know this, whatever. I don't do a deep dive on it, but there's some kind of legal action with some actor, Baldino's. It sounds like some kind of pasta place. And, I don't know what it is. I don't deep dive on it like you and Heather and Greg do, but our team, but you guys... But I thought it was kind of funny because it's been in all the newspapers. Yes, I'm from the 50s, all the newspapers. And when Ryan Reynolds said, "What have you heard?" basically tongue in cheek about it. It was a good moment.
Just that was funny.
Yeah, but of course, funny. They should go. They should go to the show.
They're like us. Just whatever's going on, you try to make a joke about it. But now listen, so they show up. I think nothing of it. I don't really even put it all together. Why are they there? I'm like, oh, yeah, they host. Well, everyone there is a celebrity wherever you walk.
It's 400 people, and they're celebrities or old billionaires. There was a lot of walking cadavers, Civil War veterans,
actual cadavers. There was walking cadavers. There was one foot in the graves.
Well, remember those? You'd see those old timey things, and it's 1935, and here these Civil War veterans are now marching down Times Square. These gentlemen are now 119, but fought in the Civil War, and they're in wheelchairs. It's very sad and poignant. But
you give them some applause.
We had some seniors. I would have been a senior. I'm busting myself too. Go ahead.
Yeah, someone gave me a compliment. They said I got old fast. So I said, "Oh, I got old, and the truth is I got old the normal way, but they just said it just seems very rapid." I said, okay, thank you.
I don't like when people haven't seen you a while and they get a scared look on their face. They don't say anything. They just
go casually, holy shit.
They just go, whoa. I like that other version of you.
What happened? Okay, so Blake and Ryan, here's my theory. Two theories about this whole thing that people have asked me. One, it was funny. Two, I think Taylor Swift did not come. She came last time to the 40th, but I think they're in a bit of a snit. I hate to use these words, but I think there's a little bit of minor friction, possibly.
I
don't know for sure.
Oh yeah, I should insert this before you go any further. And I know it's going to come off like a non sequitur, but I watched the 50th with Taylor.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. We're just friends, casual friends, and I don't really go public with it. But she had a lot to say.
Couch with you. Well,
with Paula,
I think maybe there was something there. Also, there was some kerfuffle because I guess Scarlett was married to Ryan Reynolds, Scarlett Johansson, and she was all over the show.
But and not also, all over Ryan Reynolds.
What a lovely human. She was so fun. She's a great SNL like borderline cast member. And she was not all over Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I didn't put that together for the longest time, but no one actually gave a fat fuck. No one said anything. She wasn't weird. No one was weird about it. But I had read that and I'm like, this is always written by someone that wasn't there. But anyway, we were having fun. And here's a little nug. You know Wally. I love that Wally. He always gets shout outs here. I told him that he gets shout outs a lot. He's our cue card guy since day one.
For decades. The best. And it's a sneakily really difficult job when he's timing those cards to the actor.
They're sneakily heavy. And a side note, when Tom Hanks gave a speech at the Lorne toast.
Oh, the toast to Lorne.
The toast to Lorne. Seth was funny. Tina was extremely funny. And then Tom Hanks got up and he goes, this is going to be a long speech. So, and then he had Wally come out with the cue cards just in the middle of a bar and do the cue cards so he could read.
That's a good joke. Yeah.
That's a good bit. Okay. So Wally gets, not tricked, but he goes on a radio station in Australia. I don't know how many press events Wally's doing.
The cue card guy goes on a radio station. What, this sounds like a novel or something.
It's hysterical. But you know how it's like, he's so sweet. Naive. They definitely want to get one answer from him. So at the very end, they go, hey, by the way, what was with that Ryan Reynolds thing?
God, it just goes.
Did he just make that up, or was that an ad lib, or was it? And he said, oh, he had a different line in the script, and then he came up with that. And so,
well, that's sort of archetypal. It's a classic line. I guess we're going to see it. Yeah,
right. I mean, it's such a throwaway, but because of the situation, here's what I saw. Let's see.
You're telling me that SNL's plan was not to have Ryan Reynolds poke fun at his wife's SH allegations, but it was
SA, sexual assault.
Switch it up with a little improv. I 1000% believe that. Cue Card Wally, who has been doing the cue cards for SNL for the past 5 years, is on the Fifi Fef and Nick show, and he actually spilled the tea.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have been in the news a lot, and Ryan Reynolds, we want to know, was that an improv or was it scripted, his little piece he did?
Yeah.
That was actually, he had a different line in rehearsal, and he pitched that to replace it. So that was his idea to do it.
He pitched that.
We wouldn't want to do anything too controversial unless they were in on it.
Why?
So yeah, that was his line. That was his idea to do it.
Right. He said we wouldn't want anyone to do something that they weren't in on, which is true. Right. Yeah. We're not there to bamboozle a host or he had to be aware.
But it was the classic. Why? What have you heard? When it was perfect.
Great.
Right.
And they didn't elaborate. They just did it.
But when you're saying this, the Baldini lively extravaganza kind of was all over the show. I texted Lauren afterwards, wish I could have been there. And instead of talking about the show, he just goes, Baldini will now countersue. I think that Lively will probably get a new attorney. And I said, but boy, that Tom Hanks was great. And what about that monologue with Steve? And he goes, I don't know where Ryan Reynolds is on this, but certainly they have deep pockets. So it's big at that 50th.
Baldoni's Meatball Shop is still open. But I will say Baldino, we've said it wrong literally every single time we're adding
I don't
vowels.
know. I would I'll say this right now. If he wants to come on and tell his side of
he
the
can tell us anything.
I would love that.
We're the new fucking Kiki Boo Boo and Pop Pop show in Australia. Yeah.
We're going to put a shrimp on a babby. Barbie?
So,
no, babby.
I would say that it's also, being at the SNL thing and everyone sort of saying, hey, cool, Ryan Reynolds and Blake are here. It helps.
Okay, enough of them. Now I missed it. So what did I miss? What was the most emotional or fun? I watched the show. But I wasn't.
I did see Eddie Murphy. People ask me if I'm tight with Eddie Murphy. Everything bad has evaporated. I walked by him. I saw him at something, and then he was at Chris Rock's thing. I didn't talk to him, but there's absolutely no anything anymore. Everyone was cool. He was in sketches. He was upbeat. The 40th, remember, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan impression was great,
and then he did that Black Jeopardy. I had a great seat for that one. I saw it, hilarious. Good to see Eddie doing Eddie stuff like that. He's great at it. I walked past him on the way into the show, and he put his arm back and blocked me, and so I had to say hi and give him a hug. He was super cool. Dapped him up. Is too much lingo for you, Dana?
What is the phrase "water under the bridge"? Who started that? I mean, it was Billy Bridge or Stevie Water, but "water under the bridge" means that whole thing with you and Eddie is so over. Now you're friends. I'm tearing up behind my cool shades right now.
We were friendly. We should have taken a picture because it was fun to see him. And then there was no weird vibes at the show.
Okay,
it was all good.
Sketch of the night. Blink.
Sketch of the night. Oh, that's tough. I liked a lot of different things. I liked Amy and Tina going. Am I being too political?
No,
I liked Amy and Tina going into the audience and Q&A. They're always funny to me. When you see the script and it says audience Q&A and there's 35 celebrities listed in the cast that are in it, that's so fun because Peyton Manning's doing one joke. Everyone flies in for one joke. It's great. And some hit really big. I thought the combo of Lovitz's joke, which is funny that he's sitting at so far away in the American Girl store.
That's good.
Hilarious. And then he goes, I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
I just want to know why.
Yeah. So
I think
fun.
was so Tina
really
and
hilarious.
Amy are great writers, super likable.
And then they come back and she said, oh, we gave that seat to Julia Louise's, well,
here,
support
I
dog.
felt bad that I couldn't go because I think that Mike and I were supposed to do Wayne's World. So I was glad, and I thought that Linda Richmond, the Coffee Talk woman, came out and really scored, and we talked about it. And I said, Miles Teller was kind of nice looking, playing it very real with them, and they're the Long Island, Amy and Maya.
They were
and
funny,
then Linda Richmond comes in like this neurotic, like crazy person, and he's landing all his hooks, and they're playing it kind of straight. They're trying to understand this crazy character. So I thought that landed very nice. So I was happy about that for letting.
Yeah, Mike got a good score in there. And, it was good because it was, and Wayne's World would have done great, but it was fun to see that because the show was bloated out to about 320.
320. Yeah. Wayne's World would have done great. I would have been really happy to do it, but I couldn't make it.
Yeah. Garth looks sickly. I saw him the other day at the mall.
The Garth? Garth Brooks?
No, your Garth. He's like,
oh, my God.
He's just walking around. He's at the comic book store.
He just got pubes, man, so leave him alone.
He's a guy alone. You know what was one I would have edited out? And this is a ballsy take.
Uh-oh. Hot take.
Are you ready for fucking front headlines?
Edit.
I would have lifted the Belushi at the end.
That just made me sad.
It made me sad, and Paul McCartney had to follow it.
Great, because Tom Schiller was a great little filmmaker. He did some cool stuff, but in that moment, I felt a little sad. And
well, first of all, Bill Murray's there. He's watching all his friends. If we were there and we see people that we were super tight with, and they're all passed away, it just it's heavy for me. And didn't know them all, and then it just makes the whole place go, holy shit! Now that was a big famous video they shot for like
a little
the
short
first
film.
seconds.
Tom Schiller Vision,
maybe the first or second or third season, right?
Yes, yeah. And it was cool, and Belushi was really good in it. It just was sort of a left turn after Scared Straight. And Debbie Downer, every time I see it, I'm happy. And the reason I get so happy is that the sound effects start to change over time.
Yeah.
And
I actually wanted more. I wanted a foghorn.
Wood chopper.
Also, I wanted to hear birds coming in. while they push into her. Just anything stupid.
Oh, anything. That's great. We always love to see that. And Rachel, she's great. Now, what do you think? Chevy at the beginning, because I know some of the people he was listing, top 10 update. He did say in not any particular order.
Oh, you're talking about Bill Murray?
Bill Murray, sorry. Did I say Chevy? Oh, Bill Murray.
Well,
not in any particular order. Chevy was on there, but we saw our friend Dennis was on there.
Oh, on the weekend update.
Update. Bill Murray, top 10 update, guys. People.
My first Bill Murray story, before I tell you that, was they put you in the audience and you look at your placards. During rehearsal, you see where everyone's going to wind up sitting, and you go, oh, that person's here. Oh, they're coming. And then I was over here. I told you I was nowhere near you. Mm-hmm. And then when I went to the show, they go, your place is different. And it was front row next to Bill Murray. And in front of Meryl Streep, Marty Short. I was like, oh, this is great. And Brandy Carlisle to my left. So I go, this is super fun. And they do it. And then Bill Murray's backstage. But when we go out, it's 3 minutes. And they're like, oh, he's not out there. So bless his heart, seat filler comes in. They do a joke about Bill Murray to cut to him is the point of it. And the camera guy goes like this. And he goes, I see him on the headset. He's like, he's not there. And they put the camera. I'm like, oh, what a bummer.
There's two people there I would have actually sheepishly went up to with pen and paper and said, excuse me, could I get an autograph?
Right.
That would have been Meryl Streep and Brandy Carlisle. Those would have been two people I don't ever do this. And I don't want a picture. I want a signature. So I thought Meryl Streep it was so fun to watch her in the abduction alien sketch next to Kate McKinnon. Because she was having so much fun. And when it ended, you could see she was on a high. Because she's done everything, but has she done
never hosted?
Never hosted, yeah. Maybe Streep will now. I guess her and Martin Short are friends.
We don't know. Friends with Benny's.
I want to hang out with Martin Short as much as I could, actually.
Yeah. If they are together, fun. Because remember, we all went to the store. We all went to the Comedy Cellar that night. And what a fun thing. It's fun. Those two look like a blast.
Well, Martin, I don't know her. I just know she's a genius, but she's also seems very real. And Martin Short can go from serious, dramatic, profound to funny in a flash. So if you're at a party and you sit next to him, then you're just happy. He's not always on, but he can be on.
She seemed very lighthearted. I love seeing Nicholson there.
That was very cool.
It's like a tearjerker. Like, what a freaking movie star.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Sandler.
Hey,
thank you. Well, thank you, Jack. So I'm doing Sandler in his real voice, not the. And his song was great and very emotional. That teared me up.
Yeah, unreal.
6 years, Jan.
Gave props to everyone.
Yeah.
Got a standing ovation.
Yeah. The only standing with our friend Sandman. Just saying. But it was emotional and well written. Dan Bula on the keyboards.
Yeah, of course.
Adam's right-hand man in music.
You know what I do like about this whole thing, Dana, is aside from Bula is great. I didn't mean to cut you off there. When you see a host like Adam Driver, who I don't know from Adam, I don't know this guy.
Literally.
He's just a big star. Seems kind of quiet. He just comes everyone comes and just says, hey, if you want to put me in something, if not, I'll sit in the audience. This will be a fun event. And they go, this is how it works. They write a sketch. They wrote that New York musical sketch and they go, hey, Adam Driver, you're here. Do you want to play a hot dog? And he goes,
sure.
Yeah. And puts on a hot dog costume, goes out there. Maya's a syringe. I didn't even figure out she was a syringe and I was in it. It took me till the very end because I took a picture of her. Oh, I never posted that one, Heather. Maya being a syringe was so funny. She's backstage.
It was a little dark, but those things are so much fun. I love Nathan Lane, my old buddy from the Mickey Rooney
cocaine
show.
And vodka.
Coming out.
Cocaine and...
I'll just say this for Inside Baseball. When you're a movie star, you're in your trailer most of the time.
Vodka.
You go out, you do 20 takes or something. It's so slow motion. And then you go here and it's live and you're dressed like a hot dog. It's just a rush.
And everyone's laughing during your take instead of after. When you're in a movie, you're not allowed to make any noise.
Yeah.
And everyone's high-fiving you and you're just running into people you don't even know. And they're like, hey, I saw you in this.
Yeah. So,
but he was cool. He was also a score. I was telling you earlier when Julie Louise has her seeing eye dog, the dog's blind. And she goes, he's getting weird vibes from Adam Driver next to him. The energy in Adam Driver's like this. Just staring, just not playing it too big, just staring off.
No, that guy
because everyone says he's got a weird vibe. It's so funny.
Look it up. It's not probably on Amazon Prime. You can look up Ferrari. He was so brilliant.
Was he good in that?
Well, he was ridiculous in that. I mean, it's a kind of a dark movie, but that guy's brilliant. So to see him do live sketch, I think he had a time of his life, you know?
Cool, dude. We will wrap it up because we got the actual podcast. But other than that, Kevin Costner was just there at rehearsal, just watching. They wound up putting him in the audience just because he was coming to the show. He went to rehearsal. He was at Chris's. So he felt right into the mix. And
Costner just looks cool. He just always looks cool. I don't know what.
He looked cool. He looked like someone from Young Guns. He's just standing inside. He's very comfortable. Like you can talk to him and he's very nice. But if no one's talking to him, he's okay just being by himself, just staring, watching.
Oh, if you talk to him, so I don't know if people know this. Like he's an inventor. He loves movies. Don't get me wrong, but he'll talk about. He had stuff for when the Gulf of Mexico, now the Gulf of America. There was an oil spill, and he has proprietary technology to do that. So he's like an inventor as well as a producer director. So Dancing with Wolves was good. Go out on a limb.
It was fine. That was fine.
Yeah, wolves were not dancing.
I'm a movie reviewer. It would be nothing without the wolves. Okay, that's it. So let's leave it at that. And now we're going into the real podcast that we already did, and we'll tell you about the rehearsals and all the other fun. Yeah.
Now this is like sort of a trippy one because now you'll hear us talking and not before the actual 50th. So this is a little Twilight Zone, a little Rod Serling for you. So don't get thrown.
Okay, thanks. And we will see you on the other half of this podcast.
God save the Queen.
So the sports book Born in Vegas, Dana, is, our friends over at BetMGM, which you can always tag them and follow them. BetMGM NBA Fast Break free to play. Now, see here.
Now, what you have to do is log into BetMGM every day and play new Fast Break basketball game for your chances to win prizes. David?
Am I reading this right?
Am I reading this right? My words, not yours.
All you need to do is log on to BetMGM, head to the promotions page, and fire up Fast Break to find yourself on the b-ball court.
Play Fast Break for your daily shot at boost tokens, bonus bets, or bonus spins.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. This promotional offer is not available in Mississippi, New York, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. for New York, 877-8-HOPE-NY. Or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. For Arizona, 1-800-NEXT-STEP. For Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, 1-800-981-0023.
New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary and expire in 7 days. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
Okay, so Dana, I'm here at a hotel.
Let me guess. The Four Seasons.
No, I'm not going to tell everyone.
I'm just going by the wallpaper. Well, does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It's over. Well, I'm here during the SNL weekend, and I will walk you through the steps, and we're only on, just to full disclosure, Saturday night. Is that what it is? And the show is Sunday night. So this is airing Fridays. This is a little ahead, but people will know I'm not giving spoilers because it's over already.
Right.
Right.
And for me, I had lingering effects from the flu, cough, and fatigue. So I was told not to travel. So I couldn't make it. But if I had made it.
Yeah, I saw where you were sitting in the audience. I was like,
that little placard.
Yeah, they don't even put us. We're not even near each other, which is the worst thing.
Well, Yeah. Isn't John Lovitz, we're past tense now. Didn't John Lovitz and Kevin Nealon sit together?
We don't know. Half the fun we were saying is looking where they put all the placards. You're like, holy shit, this is going to be. I was eating my Caesar salad and I realized I was in Meryl Streep's seat, but we'll show a picture of that. I'll send them a picture, Heather. And so just now I got back from rehearsal. They put me in a line in a sketch. So it is the longest sketch.
It's not the Californians, was it?
No. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of the 40th. This is Mulaney, and I'm like, I don't even have to read it. Mulaney and Colin Jost wrote it. I love it.
Let me guess. They did a big Broadway show.
Yep. It's singing.
Yeah. He did one when I was there in the fall. It was very cool. A lot of moving parts. I think a bus came in and Bowen Yang came out. It's like,
yeah.
And Pete Davidson is always there at the beginning.
And I'm with Pete Davidson at the beginning. So we're by a hot dog cart. And we're basically saying, hey, we're new to New York. It's 1975. We're artists and we're excited to. And John's like, don't you know that it's New York? And you read the screen, it's 1975. No one wants to be here. The city's trash at this point. Dangerous. So we're trying to figure out. He kind of walks us through. He goes, I'll let New York speak for itself. And then, someone comes out as a hot dog and.
Yeah. I've seen them. They're very entertaining and really, really produce big kind of number.
We're over on the side and I go, don't squinch us over here. But then it moves to, I think, Maya. And
it takes up multiple sets in space. Yeah.
You go, us, Maya, Adam Driver sing. A lot of people can sing. I think you can sing too. I don't really sing. So luckily
I'm not. Maya can sing.
Maya can sing. A lot of these girls. Kristen Wiig is there. I love. She. I never see her. I never see her out. So a lot of fun to see her. She sings. It's funny. Scarlett Johansson. Just the most random group. That's the fun of having people back, like the 40th. You just throw people in. I think Billy Crystal's in it. I think Nathan Lane.
Well, that's the kind of sketch that you could really put a lot of people in it.
Yeah, just cram them in.
Yeah, everybody you could just think of, he'll do this, she'll do that.
Everyone gets to laugh. And so I just ran home and just walked on here because our run through for our sketch was, 4 hours, I think? At least, yeah. And that's long for a rehearsal, 4.5. So we got there. I had to use Heidi Gardner's dressing room. When I got in there, because there's a shortage. Yeah. So I go in this dressing room and I go, is this someone's dressing room? They're like, yeah, it's Heidi's. I was like, well, that's nice that she's cool. I feel bad. And then I see a gift bag and there's also one for Ryan Reynolds. And they're like, oh, he's using it right now, but his sketch is done. So he and Blake are leaving and you take over now. So if he comes back in, he'll just grab his gift bag. So when I'm leaving, of course, I have to do a bit. He's signing something, and I go behind him and go, wait, are you getting paid for this? And, big laughs by the page desk. And then said hi, and then we talked for a second. Then I went in and waited for our sketch. But really fun rehearsal day.
Did you use your time in New York City around all these talented, famous people to pitch them coming on one of our
You know what? I didn't. Because
I know it's so awkward.
It's so awkward, but a lot of people have seen it. A lot of people say we saw it, and they listened to it or whatever. Everyone's very cool. One of the cool things was when I was waiting to go on, I saw just Kevin Costner standing in 8H just watching. Mm-hmm. And so naturally I just go chat him up, but he's just like, yeah, I'm not in the show. I'm just checking it out. I said, hey, if Yellowstone needs a punch up, we get some big fucking laughs in there. We got some big set pieces we can do.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. I'll tell you a little 1-minute story. So
sounds like
a while back, I was doing Bob Costas charity event in St. Louis. for whatever reason, I don't demand anything, but I was doing a corporate in Texas, and Bob Costas provided a private jet for me to St. Louis.
Great.
And then it was going to take me home. So then we do the show, and Costner's there with his band, and he's really good. He's like a country western band. I go, your songs are, it came up, it was catchy songs. He goes, catchy? He thought maybe it was a diss. Catchy? What do you mean catchy? Well, catchy's good. That's the Beatles are good. But then we're at the after thing, we're at the table having fun talking and stuff. And it came out that I have a private jet. It was a Citation 10, brand new, taking me back. At that point, I was living in the Bay Area. So I said, you should jump on. Yeah, for sure. So for about 2 hours, he was coming on the jet. It was going to be really fun hanging out with him. Oh, my God,
how fun.
And then the guy came over, whatever. Somebody came over and said, oh, sorry, the jet can't drop you off in Napa, California, and then take Kevin to Santa Barbara.
Well, why not?
Then it was a big wah, wah. So but then this is the part where, and I was like saying, yeah, but we could drop him off. You know, I was just kind of embarrassed in a way. Why do I have a jet? Fucking Kevin. And then he was so cool about it. No, this doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah. He was just, not even for 1 second, 1 millisecond did he go, what, that guy getting a jet? And I'm not. So anyway, that's a showbiz story right there.
Oh, yeah. I saw a clip of Yellowstone the other day. He goes, hey, Rip, hire someone here and don't hire some sissy. Like, okay. then they hire a girl that's like sort of a redneck girl. That's the only clip I just saw.
There is no more alpha male show, and it was a sleeper. It built the whole Taylor Sheridan empire. Now we have Landman. But when I first started watching Yellowstone, because I love that. I was bullied as, I was a little kid. So I love the idea, you and me are going to tussle. You want to throw down, come on. Every guy wants to beat the shit out of someone else for just looking at him the wrong way.
Yeah,
You're talking to me, I'll talk back to you with my fist.
I'll beat your fucking ass. Yeah, he has a cool, gruff voice in it. Love Costner. I love we're talking about Costner, the only guy that is not in the show. But he is cool, and everyone needs to understand that it's really fun to see him in the real world. I'm going to do a Dana and hold this. Hey, folks, what's going on? A little crowd work?
Yeah, do a little. Hey, folks. Have you tried the veal?
You guys married? Here's what I do when I do crowd work. I go, they always have shitty appetizers. So I go to a couple. I go, what'd you guys have there? Chili bites? And they're like, no, I let them answer. What'd you guys have? And they're like, oh, hot dog, mini wieners. And I go, no, that's not a good one. Hey, what'd you guys have there? I'll do it to you, Dana. And then you say,
what do I say?
You say pizza bite.
Well, normally they're having pizza bread or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, say pizza bread. Okay. Hey, you guys together? Yep, say yes.
Yep, yes.
What are you guys having?
Pizza bread.
Oh, anniversary or something? Anyway, then I walk over here.
So the joke is for an anniversary, they're just having pizza bread.
Yeah, no. And I look around. I go, "What'd you have? A big pretzel? Oh, anniversary, birthday, or something."
My my go-to is this. I think it was great. I just want to know.
Great, thank you.
If you use this joke, we're going back to the 80s,
and I will whatever you say.
It changed. Heckler heckles, right? Okay. So heckle me. Hey, I'm Dana Carvey, and what's going on? Hey.
Oh, hey. Bring on the last guy.
Hey, man. I don't come to Jack in the Box and bother you when you're working.
God, applause.
It would kill. And you know what the 2025 one is?
Yeah.
I don't come to your job and slap the dick out of your
mouth while you're working.
You know that one. That always kills. A little X-rated for me, though.
Yeah, it's a little, Dana, you can work clean. You and Nate Bargatze.
No, Nate is perfectly clean.
Oh, I will tell you one more story before we get into it. I land. I run into Anya Taylor-Joy on the plane.
Oh,
on the flight. Yeah, she was on the flight with her husband. Cool dude. I love her. Very cool to see someone like that dressed like a London, like suede shorts or something. She looked great. Anyway, so blah blah blah. Go eat by myself when I land, and there's nothing the first night. So Chris Rock talked about maybe we'll do a set or go do stand-up or something. Why not? So I get there by myself. I eat at Houston's. I know it's not New Yorky enough.
Yeah.
But when I was in Houston, I ate at Manhattan's.
Good night.
So
try the wine. Try the view.
So I go, so Nate Bargatze is in town, and I forgot that he was here. And he said, hey,
Nate Bargatze, is he a Nazi? He's not, but it rhymes. You got it. If it rhymes, you got to say
exactly.
It.
It's funny. So then Nate says, I'm at this comedy club. You want to go do a set? And I said, yeah. What about the Comedy Cellar? And he said, we'll go there next. So I met him. We drove to Comedy Cellar. On the way, Rock is in bed. It's not that late, but he goes, I'm just laying around. I go, you want to come out? If you go to the cellar, I will. And I go, okay. So we go to the cellar.
So he's almost asleep. He's in pajamas. And if he goes to a certain comedy club, he gets up, gets off his slippers.
It's like 10:30. So he puts on this beanie, comes down.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go, and you have to bump everybody. And that's the hard part. So Leslie Jones is on, I think. So they already have a good lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, Nate, why don't you go up, bring me up. I'll bring Chris up.
So you're going to follow Nate.
There's no winning. Leslie's hard to follow. Nate will fucking kill.
Leslie's hard to follow. She's a pistol.
She goes, I did your favorite crowd work. I go, oh yeah. When she was on the podcast, we talked about crowd work.
People that are civilians, quick insert, and I talked to some people today, they think crowd work is the bravest, hardest thing any stand-up could do. They just think, would you ever, I saw this guy, Matt Rife. He did his whole thing was crowd work. That was amazing. Do you think you could do that too? Or you'd be too scared?
Could you ever?
Well, you don't have to write any material and you record 5 shows. Matt is great at crowd work, but it is kind of nice. Material is hard. But go ahead with your story.
Yeah.
So you're down at the cellar. You're following Nate.
Yeah, I'm not a crowd work guy, but it's actually too hard for me. I would get lost. You got to go, this couple is here, and why don't you go home with them? And, if you really are in that vibe, it fucking kills. It's great. Mm-hmm. So anyway, and so this is all one show, right? So I go, oh, they're getting a pretty good show. And then they go, oh, are you kidding? You know who was just on before you that popped in? Mulaney, Steve Martin, Martin Short. So it went those 3, Leslie, and then us 3, and that's just one show.
Okay, hold on. You're blowing my mind. Are you saying that Steve Martin got up and did stand-up at the cellar?
Yeah, practice stuff with Martin. And then Marty got up with him.
Oh, with Marty. Yeah.
They said he got up alone. I saw a picture of him alone up there.
Oh, I see. You think, okay. All right. Well,
seeing Steve Martin do in a club would be, the end all and be all. Because growing up with Steve Martin and listening to his albums, knowing every move from the albums, picturing it, just so cool.
I just reread his book. It's the second time I read.
Right. You were talking about that.
Yeah. So
it's called Standing Up, Life Standing Up, or what is it called?
A little bit of his childhood, but basically him starting out in Disneyland and then Knott's Berry Farm.
Was he a magician or something?
Yeah. Magician and magician comedian, and then eventually comedian or deconstructing stand-up. And they show you in the book, it's kind of cool, his notebook and his notes.
Oh, wow.
And he wrote in there, when the tricks don't work, it's funnier. So like being a bad magician. So it's really an interesting look into the mind of.
Well, listen, Steve Martin can't do any better. Martin Short, just picture those crushers, and Mulaney.
God, and then you got Leslie Nielsen, and then you waltz in there.
and
then little David, and then you come in and crush.
You know how it is. They always give you big applause. They go crazy. And then you start talking like, what the fuck?
I hate that. Did they give you like, let's keep this going. This guy's everywhere. One of the funny. Did they give you the big booming intro?
Well, it was Nate. So he was pretty cool about it. And
then he introduced you.
Yeah. With Chris, I was just like, okay, I'm done. Well, here's Chris Rock. So they go crazy, but Chris goes, lower your expectations. Because there's really almost no way you can try new material. And I wasn't ready. I've been on the movie so much that I haven't really done it. So I'm like, wait, I got a little buzzed at dinner and I'm like, I don't want to go on. Then I got there and I go, I'll do a couple. Here's the best joke of the night for me.
All right. This is what I want to hear.
This is to the manager before I go on. Unfortunately, it's obviously not on stage. Was I?
Yeah, but now it's going to beam out on this podcast. Go ahead.
Yes, this is a joke that will be funny to comedians. They said, okay, so Nate's bringing you up. You bring up Chris. I go, great. I go, how long's Nate doing? They go, about 10. They go, how long are you going to do? I go, I'll do about 12, 14. And they go, okay, when do you want the light? I go, give me the light at 30. Because obviously every comic just stays forever, but they act like they're not going to go on for a long time.
I know if the crowd's hot, but let me ask you a question. This is Inside Baseball Alert. You can put up a chyron, Greg.
Okay.
I don't like to get a light because I never see the light go on. I'm just not looking in the right place. Okay. So at one point I look up and the light's on and I wonder how long has it been on?
I get it. Yep.
And have I gone over and didn't know it? So then I panic, I get quiet, I drop the mic and I kind of slump off and it's like, one clap.
Yeah. If they say, for more Inside Baseball, if they say, we'll give you the light, you're headlining, right? We'll give you the light at 45, do 50. Okay. And like you said, you don't watch on, you're like, I feel like it's time. And then finally you see like a flicker, guy's got a candle. I'm like, wait, I should have said, what's the light? Because usually it's a flashlight directly in your eyes going, pow, pow. Or just turned on off.
A guy lit a candle?
So someone's like got his watch on and he's blinking it one time at a club. And I'm like, he goes, I gave you the light. I go, that was the light? I thought
your Apple Watch?
Yeah. I was like, I thought
you're 400 feet away?
Yeah. I'm like, we got to figure out what the light is because like you said, I did a corporate and they said, do this much. And there was no time on this. There's supposed to be a timer on the stage, like a small clock over here. Mm-hmm. And then I don't have my watch on. Now I'm just fucking free balling and raw dogging. And I'm like, I think this is my act. This is about the time. But you go 1 minute under, they can say, didn't do your time per the contract.
Okay. Here's another Inside Baseball Alert. They ask you sometimes at corporate dates, they got a big clock.
Yeah.
Do you want it to go from 0 to 60?
Oh,
or 60 counting down?
Great one.
And when it's counting down, I get kind of nervous. It's
I can't do it.
Weird.
You know why? Because I can't remember which way I said.
Yeah.
So it says 22 minutes. I go, wait, have I been on?
38?
Yeah, have I been on? And then I go, how much more is 20? I say just count it up. So I know when it gets to 50 or 60, I'm done. But
yeah. Don't do any math.
Counting down is rough because I can't tell how much I want.
I had one gig fairly recently, casino, maybe 1,500 people. They're packed. A friend was with me opening, Larry Bubbles Brown. We go backstage, nobody. We go up the stairs to nobody. We look out the audience, hub, bub, bub, bub. It's 8:00, ready for the show. Nobody.
What the fuck is going on?
Hello, is anybody? Do we just start? Do we start? Nobody. And then we see up these stairs behind this thing, this vague light. There's a guy sitting up there, a silhouette of a guy. So we climb up the stairs and we sort of knock on the window, and he's just like surfing the web, looking over his shoulder. Oh, what? Okay. It's starting any time. It's like 15 minutes late. That's only happened once. It was very interesting.
Well, they didn't even let the audience in yet.
No, the audience is in, just talking, just going 8, 10. But the mic wasn't on backstage, and nobody was there. Just nobody backstage. So this is the terrifying part for you people out there going, I'm going to try stand up. This is the stuff that can happen.
I was thinking of those. I was going to tell you about the government spending that's in the news, and how I saw Kennedy, our boy, going through it, and it's funny anyway. And then he always acts so casual and
he
quizzical.
Is the greatest show on television.
So unreal.
It's like Andy Griffith from Matlock Lives. You can't even believe he's a senator.
The aw shucks senator.
Aw shucks. He's shuffling papers and everything is slow motion and really clear. This is exactly what he said. It's not a bit. He goes, my friends on the other side of the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
This is about taxes. Always ask, Who's going to pay more? Who's going to pay more? But they never ask, where the hell did the money go to? Your words, not mine. So he is just so funny listing off all these agencies and all these quirky expenses.
I read through this and said, can I have a puke bucket? He literally said that. I need a puke bucket because
this is
$12.6 million on finding a cure for monkeys with dandruff. With dandruff in Indonesia?
$5 million to find out whether frogs like the way they look. Excuse me. Do frogs even see?
Is it for mirrors? Because I can get you a better deal on a mirror.
This is from the NIR, National Institute of Research. These are real. $800,000. Do dogs think we should all walk on fours? 800,000.
6.9 million. Are dogs bothered when we pet them?
$1.5 million. Do red ants know they're red? Why? Why do ants have to know the color?
1.2 billion. That's a B. For men to find out, are blue balls a real ailment? Or is it just a hoax?
The funniest part is the specificity of the number.
Yeah.
Because it seems real.
$2.7
billion to the NRI is an orgasm similar to a sneeze. $2.8 billion.
And I hate to pull the plug because you might have almost figured that one out at this point, but you didn't get there yet. We're still paying.
We have to escalate.
Yeah.
$6 billion to find out if the name pickup truck encourages casual sex. In the
72, am I reading this right? 0.81 billion to find out if Miley Cyrus is still talking to her dad because he's a drinker.
Okay, here's the other one.
Can we call her?
$3,200 to the NIR.
Yeah.
Why do teenage girls say the word like so much? Like we went there, like we did that. $3,200 of taxpayer money.
1.6 billion to find out if you ghost someone, it's related to the paranormal. Now, this feels like a waste.
$420,000.
Oh, it's lower.
Taxpayer money. I like to mix it up.
Yeah, I like it.
The man who invented the idea of calling someone being assaulted mugged was actually drinking out of a mug when he thought of that term. 427.
Let me get this straight. $182.
What?
So David Spade can get some more crowd work? That's all it takes. Give him more.
$1.58 to pay people on the street to remember in the moment what was the name of David Spade's last Netflix special.
Oh shit! I don't have any more. I can't.
No, that was a good one. Go with. We'll mix it up.
Funny.
Well, it's hard to exaggerate. This is just for our audience. I mean, we know that some of these, USA aid thing were just so ridiculous. So I just thought the only way to escalate it is to go to like what?
Yeah.
But they're not that much of an exaggeration.
No.
With some of these things. So there you go, folks. Try to laugh.
Frog testicles. He really gets into things. It's
the
funny.
average circumference of a frog testicle
Circumference.
$68 million, your taxpayer money.
Have we found this out yet? Is it that much of a conundrum? Will life go on if we don't know? Give me my puke bucket.
I like the puke bucket.
It is funny. He goes, it's the best is when he goes, we spend $82 billion helping countries that hate us. Can we spend nothing and they'll still hate us?
I know. All this stuff is slow motion country logic. We give away $1 trillion to organizations that want to blow up Greenland just so Trump can't call it the red, white, and blue land. You know that's the name they actually want for Greenland?
No.
Yeah. We're going to call it
better.
red, white, and blue land.
We can brainstorm a better. Gulf of America, it's a little hacky, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
But red, white, and blue land is really like third grade. Come on.
It's hard to say. Red, right, blue land.
Red, right.
Red,
it's like
ribbon,
saying
blue
Silent Live. I can't believe for all those years I said Silent Live.
I called it Even More America. So that was my name for it.
How about charge for it and call it America Plus? Like they do on Apple Plus.
57,000 Inuit Native Americans from Greenland occupy.
They don't even have a Costco.
Yeah. They live in a very primitive manner. We can make them millionaires. And perhaps they do our bidding.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to some stories or something. And then
before it's
Spade's
too late.
got to take a shower because I'm like so gross.
Are you going? Well, we'll talk about
There's something for Lauren tonight, but it's also Rock's birthday. So it's his 60th birthday. So
yeah.
Heather, make sure I go grab my card from Thrifty. I'll go by CVS. Okay, hang on. Violent diarrhea bug is dubbed the Ferrari of viruses. Why would you call it the Ferrari of... Well, that would be good. Why would you call it the Ferrari? This is a CDC.
You would say it's not violent. It's when I think of a Ferrari, I think of fast. The speediest of viruses.
The speed of your poop going through your body. Is that what they mean? Hitting all the turns?
Well, we're still back with Kennedy. We're to figure out what to call the current diarrhea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Did you know what I read yesterday that sounds fake? I don't even know what it sounds like. They go, do you know what COVID stands for? And the COV, COVID-19. Oh, we can figure it out. Look it up, Heather. But they go, what's the 19 stand for? And they go, AI. First letter is 1. I is the 9th letter or something. And I was like, and they were like, woo. And you know, on Instagram, they have music like, woo. Like they have scary music under it. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm scared. I don't get why that's scary. They said COVID is AI. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. It sounds kind of scary. It doesn't really mean anything.
COVID SARS made it seem more dark.
Oh, they say coronavirus. That's C in the V.
Coronavirus?
Virus. The D is for. Hold on.
Hang on. Here comes Heather to the rescue. It's not that riveting, but okay, we'll go to the next story anyway.
The one that still kind of denotes really hard laugh for me is still the face tilted with the tears coming out of it. You know that one? And then
that's
the tears
really
are laughter.
hard laughing. Yeah.
You get 3 of those, you're still happy, but you know.
I mean, they have the straight one with tears. They have smiley.
Right, but the tilted.
That's a full.
But isn't it a little weird
seizure?
When you know what you said or what you typed wasn't really that funny and you get like 10 like
that's when you know people are faking it.
Yeah, fakers.
They write back LOL. I'd say LOL as a joke of how stupid it is. Like I'll write something to someone and then I put my own LOL on it. Like I'm
Would you rather get multiple LOLs or 15 haws back to back.
I know there was a study on this. For $4.8 billion, we found that people would rather get just an LOL.
I would say many people, your experience, not mine, would rather have multiple haws because that takes more energy to do.
Multiple haws.
H-A.
No, here's a trick I do, and I've probably done it to you. I text you something, and no one says anything, so I put a ha-ha on mine. And so someone might accidentally think, oh, someone thought that was funny. And they're like, oh, it was Spade. He did it on his own.
I did this once to someone just for fun, that everything they said, even if it was straight, I would just put a ha-ha on it.
I know. It's too
and they thought I was crazy. Kept going, yeah, so we'll meet you at the movie theater. Ha-ha.
Some people put LOL just awkwardly, and it makes no sense. And it makes me nervous. All right, so I'll see you at the movies. Like, okay, LOL. And I'm like, what?
Or heart seems a little too emotional sometimes.
What's a gray heart?
A gray heart? I have no idea.
Heather?
Gray heart.
If a girl sends a gray heart. What's purple? What's yellow is sympathy. In roses it is. I don't know. Heather doesn't know.
What the D in COVID
No, she's still working on what COVID means.
Coronavirus disease.
Coronavirus disease.
So where'd they get the V?
Virus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. For virus. COVID
disease.
Newsflash. The flu that I got, influenza A, way worse than COVID. COVID bombed this winter.
When I had COVID, I had it twice, and it was not that big a deal. If you didn't tell me there's a national emergency, I wouldn't have noticed.
The gray one.
There's gray. You just had it. White heart represents love, support. I'm doing those all wrong.
Fascinating.
The blue one means I have blue balls, right? Yeah. Okay, next one. Company offers AI company offers $200,000 for rights to your face and voice on their robots forever. Would you do it?
No, not enough, man. How about 20 million?
But what if you're a normal person? Would you say,
a regular person? They just
grand?
But then they can have your digital copy having pornographic sex with a giraffe. I mean, what do you mean?
Nope, we're not going to tell you anymore. Just, do you want the money or not?
Geez, this is a toughie.
This is a tough one. I think most people would say yes. They don't give a shit. $200,000 to do nothing? Let's look in the comments.
Is that net?
Oh, no. Nothing's ever net. That's the thing. When people go, how much you make net? I go, well, no one ever is paying you net.
Well, you're paying net whenever you pay someone in cash. People love cash, and that is net.
Who are you? Fucking, this guy's Netanyahu over here. Because you say you want it net, so they call you Netanyahu.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's a Dennis Miller joke.
They say you want nets. I think you're like a amateur tennis player. You know?
This guy's got more nets than Netanyahu. All right, one more. Let's see what else is going on.
David's just having a banana.
I'm having a banana in the middle because I'm dying. Okay, don't play this yet. This isn't a good example, but whenever I see pranksters on my page making people look stupid, throwing like a ball in their head and then look, oh, who threw that? Prankster's life is, I look cool, you look stupid, I make money from it. I don't love that equation, Dana. So this one is just a page of pranksters where it doesn't work right. Here's one example.
Which way are you going? Which way are you going? Which way are you going?
I hate to say it's funny, but what is the joke?
It's a prank. It's a prank. So we got a prank.
And they always say it's a prank, like anyone cares.
It's a prank video. It's a prank video. It's a prank. Just a prank. We got camera right there. We got camera right there. We got cameras.
Well, then I feel like, is this a prank?
This isn't.
You see the camera right there.
They always go to like gangbangers.
Well, why would you trip?
What are you bitches doing here? And everyone's like, "What'd you say?" And then they go, "Hey, it's a prank." But these guys will either. I've seen two guns drawn. Yeah, he's trying to fuck with them.
The guy could have broke his nose.
Right. He doesn't. They don't think it through. They just go, "This will be so great if the guy goes, hey, But a lot of people just go, I'll knock you out. You're trying to start shit. People have hard days. They don't need.
Well, you're more trustworthy than I am. I'm not saying you're gullible, but I believe the prank was actually the guy who got tripped was actually in on the prank.
Well,
maybe
usually the ones I've seen, they connect when they hit where it's.
I'd have to see that again to see because if the camera was behind him, if they knew it was coming.
Dana, are they trying to trick me? That's scary.
I would want to do, if I did it at Johnny Knoxville, and other people have done it, where you're just in prosthetic makeup and you're like an old man or something asking for directions or something like that.
He does that, and he had his nuts out of his shorts as an old man. And he was going to outdoor patios, and he'd walk by slowly, and he'd graze it against their leg or table. And people go, what? Now, that was funny.
Now, that was hilarious. And that's what you call a prank, because you know what? He's not an old man. He's a very young man.
But no one's getting mad because they think he's an old man, so no one's going to beat him up. But
exactly.
It's a risky biz. All right, another one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. People cannot always be trusted.
I
feel like this will bomb, but let's try it.
Why you can't always trust people. Once, Sony organized a focus group with their customers to decide the best color for their new Walkman to make its launch as successful as possible. Some voted for red, others for blue, but the yellow Walkman got the most votes.
Yes.
At the end of the survey, Sony thanked everyone and told them they could choose a Walkman in any of the 6 colors they had just voted on. And guess what? Most people picked the black one. Yep, black.
So everyone said yellow's their most popular, and then when push comes to shove, they got the free one and chose a different color.
Well, they're like, I don't want yellow, but I think that's what people would like.
Oh, okay.
And then they go, but it worked.
Makes me kind of nostalgic, when Walkmans came in, or the first iPod, and it was so primitive. You could upload 1,000 songs on it. The lo-fi world, there's a little bit of boomer nostalgia for it.
People don't realize 1,000 on an iPod Shuffle was bananas because you could only have an album with like 6, 8, 10 songs, and you go, wait, and that was this big, or a CD, and you go, I don't even know how it works.
We had a tech guy come over to our house. This is like 2003 or something. And he's doing stuff, and he's a really nice guy. And he's actually a magician. He did all these tricks for us. And then he kind of goes, do you like Apple products? Because I really like them. That's the only stock I invest in. I'm not a stock guy. He was just being sincere. It was casual conversation, but I just buy Apple stock because I like their products. And
that's a
he
sincere
left, and I just said, "Fuck that guy with his Apple stock bullshit."
Yeah, he's had an attitude.
And now he owns part of the Carolinas.
And 2 islands in the Caribbean.
It's one of those things. Missed it by that much.
I missed it by. I got into Apple during Rules Engagement, me and Oliver Hudson, and then I got out. I can't always sit in everything. Even I buy a car, like an old car, is kind of fun. But the fun is buying and selling them. And so you drive around, and you have your fun, then you go, all right, I want a different one to play with. It's kind of fun.
Expensive hobby, but you can always sell them for more most of the time.
If you have a good one that's super high quality, then you can always it's a push, or you make a little.
Well,
I'll take a push. You just got something fun for
right now. Years. What would be a surprising car from the 60s that goes for a lot of money?
Oh, those Hemi Cudas are a lot of money. They're over $1 million.
What about a Chevy Impala, perfect condition?
Not so
I mean,
much. They go for it's the rarity usually. So the bigger the engine, the more options they have, the color of the paint. They have really cool stuff. So I still like a lot. I like old 72 trucks now. So now here I am on Instagram talking to these truck guys going, what she got under the hood? I like that old patina paint, green or beat up blue or black. And I wouldn't mind that. What am I hauling? But I like them. They're cool.
Everybody in my neighborhood, boomer flashback, had a Volkswagen Bug, and a friend of mine got a vintage one that was just in a garage, just untouched, like a 67 red Volkswagen Bug. They're kind of nostalgic,
The shape is a big deal, like how good a shape they're in. Just like coin collecting I used to do. Nerd alert. 1916D Mercury dime, beautifully uncirculated condition.
My brother Brad, who I played bass Garth on, talks like this. He was a real coin collector and a science type kid. So he had this fabulous coin collection with dimes and nickels and And so Scott and I, we wanted some candy. It was Saturday and we needed money. We didn't have any money. So we went into his room, found his coin collection, and took all his
Shut the fuck up.
and put them in a machine down by the puppet hound to get candy out of it. And someone found those coins later and it made the local paper.
Oh, 1955 double D Buffalo nickel. That's somebody right there.
And we got some, jawbreakers with that, Oh, jawbreakers kind of
played fucking asteroids. Bing, bing.
Played Pong at a pizza party. Boom, boop, boom,
boop. Yeah, something like that.
Boom. It was one little thing going back and forth.
That was great. Pong was great.
Yeah.
I did see Michael Myers today. Says hi to you. Everyone says hi, of course.
We've been
super
texting.
fun.
Yeah.
That show last night, I'll just wrap up by saying that the music show last night was really fun. I didn't know what it would be like. I came in during Miley, who I love, and I just saw the end because I was late. I didn't even get to the press line or anything. And then, but they had they had Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer doing their thing.
I love those two characters.
They were singing Kendrick.
Funny. Yeah.
It was great. They had Lauryn Hill, who I'd never seen anywhere. Never seen her anywhere.
Yeah. A lot of people, what I noticed on the Saturday Night Live concerts, people went for it. Like Jack White really went for it. And Brandi Carlile is like kind of otherworldly. And Gaga's obviously as good as you can sing. But
Gaga doing Dick in a Box
song
was really funny.
That was funny. But yeah, everyone really, man, Eddie Vedder, incredible. I mean, they all really went.
Eddie doing Tom Petty was great.
Committed.
And then he was going to be like, he played a pirate in this little sketch thing, quickie. But everybody was sort of up for anything. It was really fun. There was a lot more comedians up there doing sketches and bits than I thought. And
I did, yeah. And yeah. It
was just fun to see. I thought it was 2 hours, so I left. And it was another hour and a half.
Yeah. Post Malone with Nirvana.
Yeah. Adam introduced that.
You just Kurt Cobain and Nirvana, as time goes on, just get shinier and brighter, where you just go, that was a moment. Those chord changes and those lyrics, they just sort of, it was grunge, but it just reinvented it, a little bit of John Lennon influence or something. But that Nirvana was huge, and it was Post Malone filled those shoes as best he could. He was amazing, really, really tough.
Yeah, look, it's super fun to see. I watched a clip this morning. I will tell you, Sarah Sherman was in that thing with me today, and she was like, "I'll come on with you guys tonight," but we didn't finish in time, and she had to get back home to get on to do it. So maybe she'll come on next week when it's a little slower, because she wanted to give us all the deets. And I saw Meryl Streep. I told you I sat in her chair, so she's doing something tonight, tomorrow, which would be great. It'll be fun. I don't know what it is. It just should be funny. And let's talk about it again. Well, it's already next week. It'll be a week after that, so it's okay. And good to see you. I will check in with you later, and I'll take a shower because everyone's complaining.
Have fun, whatever party you choose to go to.
Yeah, tonight's pretty mellow.
Must be nice to have your dance card full.
I know. I'm bored. LA is, I don't do too much, so it's fun to have a couple things to do. But it gets a little bit of a grind. We had a late dinner last night. It was fun. We saw Paul McCartney running around the stage today, too. He's running around just sitting in the audience. I guess he has something, but of course you walk by and go, oh, my God damn.
Right up there is the most famous guy on the planet right now.
I feel like he's up there. I mean, Keith Richards, I saw his name in a sketch. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't even know what he's doing. He was not there, but I'm like, I just love that he's in a sketch. Maybe he's doing a cutaway. Maybe he's doing everyone's pretty game. So good deal. All right. I will hit you later.
Hit me up later. Thanks.
Miss you.
Enjoy yourself. You know where to find me.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey. Superfly is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Jenna Weiss-Berman of Odyssey, Heather Santoro, and Greg Holtzman. Hope you liked it. Ooh. I think we're starting, Uncle Albert. We're so starting. Go. What a
Uncle
rough,
Albert.
bad joke to start with. Yeah.
Well,
buddy,
it's so bad it's kind of hip. I'm going to go with that. Yeah.
I'm dark again because I'm wearing black, but that's okay.
You have a little bit of blue. Otherwise, you'd be. Yeah. If you painted that wall black and wore that, you'd be a floating head, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I will paint it different color. I look fucking awesome. It was my own brightness is down. People like to see this BTS.
The whole light thing is interesting. You know, sometimes too much light ain't good.
Yeah, yours looks really good, but you have the window right there, and it's too bright for me to stare into a window. I think just so the people at home know all my ailments.
Newsflash! Finally got curtains.
Whoa!
So the curtains are now. I know this is a multi-million-dollar. Well, actually, we're the comedy podcast of the year, but technically we're just sort of DIY. But I have a curtain that it's darker in here than normal.
Holy shit! I didn't get CC'd on this. So you bought curtains in the last week?
No, my wife had to order them from France. They took 6 months. I don't know what it is. So when I would take a nap, I'd have bright sun right on my face. I'm trying to snooze. Now it's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, honey.
Oh, I went farther than that, but I do have drapes. Different word for curtains.
Drapes are good. Okay, here's a little insert on drapes.
Yeah.
One of the first regular comedians I ever saw, Mark Miller. I'm just going to little comedy clubs. I didn't know unknown comics. I didn't know anything about anything. His killer line was, sometimes I wonder where the custom of urinating on drapes came from. Something like that. I thought, God, that's brilliant. Czechoslovakia. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny. I did comedy in Magic Club last night to prep for Boston and what is it in New Jersey, Heather? The name Evanston, maybe? Oh, she doesn't know.
Let's promote those gigs.
I've got those my next ones.
I want them to go clean.
I got clean. I got Omaha. Des Moines is almost full. Low ticket warning.
Get them while you can. You are hot. I'm just going to say it. After landing for sure we have confirmation, the most popular single moment of 50 years of Saturday Night Live, the special. We have confirmation from 3 or 4 different guests that saying, so at this point, it's a known fact that for the 50th year, it wasn't Lauren's show, it wasn't, John Mulaney, all the superstars, Steve Martin. It was our own David Spade from the bleachers, spontaneously saying,
I got a feel for it.
It's kind of an honor in a way. I mean, we already got Comedy Podcast of the Year from iHeart, and now we've got the number one line spoken.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd like to hear that from the guests. That always feels good because when you go all the way out there and you want to hang out there, you just want anything, a line, anything. So I'm excited.
By the way, for those of you who missed those episodes, we don't bring it up. I certainly wouldn't out of envy and jealousy.
I would never bring it up.
We never bring it up. The guest brings it up, and then we talk about it for a half hour. But we've never brought it up except today because someone yesterday brought it up.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. And I will tell you, Heather says I'm going to Bergen, New Jersey. Bergen. Jeez, we can't even get it right at all. I thought it was called Evanston.
Performing Arts Center.
Oh, Bergen.
Are you going off market? I mean, are you going into where you're going to town now? You used to play Pittsburgh, Chicago, Miami, and now you're in Bergen, New Jersey. I mean,
no. You know what I haven't done in a while? Pittsburgh and Toronto, and those two are going to be on the list to get to because when I announce tour dates, all people do is say, "Why aren't you coming to this city?" Blah blah blah. But I've hit a lot of them. I just did Theo's podcast the other day. It's not on until May 6th because that's when the Amazon special is. So it's going to coordinate with that. But
Good.
We laugh. God, what was I going to say about that podcast? We laughed a lot. He gives you high praise, of course, always. Dana gets it from all sides.
He is a really good person. I'll
He's a
just
nice
say that
dude,
from
yeah.
personal experience.
Yeah. And he's running around LA now. So we're editing that. My week, I did one Corpy. And Dana and I, if you don't know, we voice text each other every day, a bunch of dumb stuff. We actually try to put work into this podcast. It does not seem like it, but we do.
It's possible, because I never erase anything, that we would eventually release all of our walkie-talkie chats. Because when people in the room, like my wife and stuff or my son, they hear them, they just think they're so funny because we're just really being real.
Right, because we don't care at all. And
we don't care at all. We're just trashing the humanity.
Humanity.
Humanity is in the crosshairs.
Yeah. The funny thing on my corporate was, I think it was of course I didn't understand it, these big companies. Heather, was it the bank branding? Oh God, she doesn't know one thing. The branding banks of America, whatever. Something with banks, 2,000 people in Las Vegas, a lot of fun. You know, those things where the CEO wants to say hi, all this stuff. All those things that if they're not in your deal, you just do them. And people at home should know. There's a lot of performers that are real sticklers about that. Like, hey, the CEO has his kid here. He wants to say hi. No, that wasn't part of it. You don't want to just walk in and let the boss who's paying you be nice to him for a second while you eat some cantaloupe squares from your green room.
Some
rider. Yeah. So anyway, by the way, that guy was cool. His kid was nice. And we had a good show. Supposed to do an hour. Hour is a bit heavy for these things, but they pay you. They want their money.
I would say they don't know sometimes, like you be able to tell if it's been a long conference. Oh, I always say, when did they get up? Well, they got up at 6 a.m. How long have they been in meetings? 9 hours. When was is there an open bar? Yes. When did the open bar start? At 5. When do I go on? 10. Midnight. I think you're going to want a 35 at that point.
Yeah. It's fun to see me. Then after a while, they go, fuck this dude. Let's just get back. They want to go party in Vegas or something. Or sometimes you're a surprise, which is even funnier because they all start to get up from their meeting and they go, hold on. They go, oh, what? They go, we've got a guest. They're like, oh, come on. We just finished. But anyway, did it. A lot of fun. And at 4:00 in the afternoon. That's a rare one.
I love that. What I hate is 10. I'm doing a private party where I found out that I follow
kid's birthday.
A heavy metal rock band for an hour, and then I go up and they want me to do 50. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed Skullfuck. Now here is Dan Garney.
They're going to have all the flashing light.
Yeah. Please put the fireworks out. Thank you for enjoying Twisted Pussy. Here we go. We've got one more quick performer. He's going to do an hour 10.
Yeah. Fuck you. They're ordering drinks, doing blow, and then I come out. Well, isn't that special?
Hey,
and I get a standing on just that
Who
one
has
line.
A green car? You know what's funny? I'll tell you this. Last night at Comedy Magic, because there's a lot of people do crowd work.
Their magic?
No magic last night. And it's funny because they always usually have a magician. I think because I had Bobby and Jeff Cesario.
All right. So no magic.
No man.
So
Jeff.
the crowd's in a bad mood already.
The crowds, they if you do crowd work, one funny trick that comics do, have you ever seen this maneuver?
Mm-hmm.
Like they go, hey, how many kids you have? And they go, 2. They say some normal answer. And then the guy goes, oh, and he has no joke. So he goes, the other night, this lady said she had 9. And I was like, blah, blah. And he says a joke. And I'm like, are you referring to another night when you said an ad lib that was funny in that scenario and repeating it? And they're like, yeah.
It's called the pivot. It's like,
it's a good pivot,
go back
right?
2 weeks where I had a better ad lib. Off the top of your head, how many kids you got? 2. What would be the most reasonable ad lib that you get a laugh on? Just that. It's not a great setup.
Well, I think I would, if you're a good crowd work guy, you go, what is the most common answer? And I'll think of a joke ahead of time.
Well, I have one.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm here. Yours.
How many kids you got? 2.
2.
So your husband enjoyed his vasectomy? Fuck. So you got your tubes tied. Yeah.
So you got one from each nut. I guess you're done.
So I didn't get my tubes tied. All right, fire 3. So.
Okay, what if I have 4 kids?
4 kids. Okay, you're one shy of a basketball team. So I say, get
You know what?
frisky.
You've got a full game of pickleball.
We have 7 kids.
Doubles.
We have 7 kids. David Spade. What's your one?
What team in the NBA are you on?
We have 7 kids. What are you, fucking nuts?
Yeah. Dude, this guy is jizzing, folks, and it's landing.
This guy's
bullseye.
This guy is the Arnold Schwarzenegger of sperm. Yeah, I find my way to the egg. It's not a problem for me. Here we go swimming through the water.
This guy got 7 Yahtzees. Okay.
But the good one is you go with a couple and they're not married. They're just dating the first
and it's
date.
awkward laughs.
Awkward laughs. And what do you do for a living? I'm a student. Oh, so you're unemployed so you're broke. There's you know, but the best.
Or you say, go ahead.
No, we said this before, but it is illustrative. We're on this topic. The most popular put down in the 80s versus the most popular put down in the last 5 years. Most popular put down in the 80s, someone heckles you. Hey, man, I don't come to Jack in the Box when you're working. Huge laugh. Today, I don't come to your job and slap the dick out of your mouth.
While
That's
you're working.
the difference in the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be, I don't come to McDonald's and knock the broom out of your hand. While you're
I had never heard that.
You never heard that? That was what I used to hear.
I don't come to McDonald's and swack a milkshake out of your mouth.
I don't pull you away from the milkshake machine.
Well, do you ever have a bid on how many hamburgers they sold? Because there were a lot of people doing that.
Oh, it was 1 billion for a while. They used to announce it on the out front.
I think they went, 100 million, and they got to 1 billion, and I think eventually they just go billions and billions.
No, and then they said, we've sold a shitload. Believe us. Believe me. Trust me.
The golden arches are actually made of diamonds. Yeah.
Well, I know we're going to talk about topics, but
I
don't think the topic of the movie news about the rumor of the bodyguard, I don't think we're going to talk about that. But I heard that, and I was going to ask you, if the movie The Bodyguard, you've heard of it.
I know a lot about
Whitney Houston.
I worked the director who directed The Bodyguard.
Oh, that's right.
Slate, Mick Jackson. So I know a lot about The Bodyguard.
Okay. So what would you say if you heard it was going to be Taylor Swift in a remake?
For the
that's
remake?
Not a bad pick. Yeah. Super famous.
I got a feeling my blink on that is that she would actually be a really good actress and she'd be good in it.
Because Whitney wasn't an actress, was she?
No, but Costner is extremely talented and really smart, and I think that he made her. So he was, the de facto co-director. He's Costner. He directed Dances with Wolves, and I think he made her good. I mean, if you're on a movie where the director shits on you, or there's 3,000 takes, but if you're with Costner and goes, no, just do this. I mean, she was great in that movie.
Or he's trying to make himself look good and you look bad. A lot of, there's people if they're starring and directing. You never know what you're getting, but
yeah, if we were in a movie together, I'd be your Costner and you'd be the Whitney Houston. I'd be like, David, look, I talk like this, just natural. You don't have to push, and you would be great.
And you'd carry me out of every scene. I accept it. I go, yeah, thank you. It's more fun to go with it. Yeah.
Sneaky condescension.
Yeah. You'd be like, David, the reason I have all the jokes in the scene, it's just too hard to explain. Let's just do it.
Well, let's fantasize for a second. What would be the 2 best leads for a remake of The Bodyguard, man and woman? Okay,
so if it's Taylor Swift, which I heard the rumor, and the rumor was the director of her Eras tour, which I don't know if that's a smart idea, but there's probably better directors for a story. Maybe Michael B. Jordan.
He's cool.
Maybe Ryan Gosling.
Chris Pratt and Katy Perry, done.
Wait, you're switching it. Okay. Katy Perry, but she's still shaking from her Space trip.
I'm going to do I'm going to talk about the spaceship in a minute. Don't rush
Okay,
me.
we're almost
I
there.
worked on it for 7 hours.
It's so fucking great.
It's so fantastic.
Okay,
All right.
we'll hurry up through the Bodyguard so we can
Well,
talk about it.
I heard. Should we finish have we finished the Bodyguard?
Yeah, we got it. We just cast it. It's done.
Yeah. Well, Ryan Gosling's not a bad choice. That guy's great.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
So this has been trending a little long. We're just going to put it to rest here. But
We're at the tail end of it.
I
That's
heard
fine.
a rumor. It's gotten so big. The idea that a lot of it was faked. A lot of people feel
I heard
it
that,
wasn't
yeah.
quite real. Who was really in the spaceship? So I heard a rumor that they're going to have a Senate committee investigate it. Now,
Oh, wow. Okay, here we
you, Miss Gail King. Now, you and some folks supposedly went
Yes.
on a spaceship. Is that correct?
Yes, we did.
Uh-huh. And you were afraid of going on that spaceship, weren't you, Miss King?
Sure. A little bit.
Now, your best friend is Oprah Winfrey. Is that correct?
She's my, friend in quotes,
Now,
yeah.
she tweeted, and by the way, I have no bee in my bonnet over this. I don't have an apple up my tush. I'm just trying to get to the essence
Thank
here.
you.
Now, your best friend
The essence.
tweeted a week ago Tuesday that my friend Gail King is going into space. Wink, wink. What do you suppose she meant by that? Her words, not mine. Wink, wink. You didn't go into space, did you? Order. You never were in that spaceship, were you?
Did you say order?
You never went up there. It was all
Oh,
fake.
people are yelling?
You
Hey,
had a
come
double.
on.
This committee. My time's
This
up.
committee, sir, Mr. Kennedy.
I'm
you
sorry,
can.
my time's up. I didn't mean to disturb you. Okay, and scene. Patrick can jump cut that.
That's good. Maybe the wink is more like she's your girlfriend, right? But you're like,
Well, why
the
would she
friend
say
that's a
she's
girl.
going up to space and wink, wink? She's my girlfriend.
Why did she really say that? I don't know.
I made everything up?
Oh, I like it.
But there was a fake hand, and
I will say that whole idea sounded like everyone was, not coked up, but it sounds like an idea that you would do in college and you're wasted and you go, hey, Jeff, do we still have that old spaceship in the backyard? And he's like, yeah, why? Well, we should brush the cobwebs off. Could it get a couple 100 feet in the air? I'm sure it could. Let's make a national story out of it.
Well, here's how it happened, David.
Okay, let me know.
All right.
I don't know how it happened.
Now, sleight of hand. They're getting ready. They're going. They got their jumpsuits on, this and that. Now, one by one, looks like they're going on, but they're actually ducking around. There's a trap door. They go safely underground, and they're like 100 yards away in the tunnel. They have the dummies are put up. They're popped up by remote.
Okay.
They have a little anti-gravity thing in their little thing that they get in, but they never go up into outer space. That's
They
that's
dug
their other
one.
shot. There's a little TV studio.
Maybe they filmed it first. They filmed
and
their
then inserted
anti-gravity
it. That's
stuff.
better too.
Yeah.
But there's no way, and they went in outer space.
Oh wow! Well, they weren't. Were they not supposed to go? They're not going to the Van Allen belt, the one I couldn't remember the other day.
Wink, wink. Now
Yeah,
you do.
I know it now, motherfucker.
But here's the thing. Now, the first people that went on that rocket, I'm doing Kennedy again,
yeah,
probably
it's okay.
were a little more serious because when they do rockets, the first 10 usually blow up. And then they had 5 successful ones. Let's put a dude in it or a woman. So by the time they went up, it was kind of like party time. And then everyone shit on them, but it was just gals having fun.
I do have to say, I have 2 things to say.
I want to
and
hear
they're both
both.
very important. One is, I know it's girl power, and they say women went up, but at a certain point, if we're all supposed to be equal, just say 5 people went up. We always separate people, and it should be just like, hey, they're good, they're smart, they can get up there. Like, that's fun. I don't think they should consider it such a victory. Like, we did what the boys did, because there are female astronauts.
Absolutely.
And also, when Elon saved those people, no one cared about that. And even the female astronaut that was up there for 9 months got about 2 seconds of airtime. No one gave a fat fuck about her because she wasn't a model, but she did do a lot and she did go through a lot. That's a really interesting story.
The hell out of you.
And she was up there banging around that tin can. So she's a very interesting woman that should get some award for something. But listen, these women went up, had fun. I don't even know how it started or why it started, but it was a really, really big story. If not only on TikTok.
It visited us on the podcast because Carol Leifer was doing a show. Okay, so it's 3 women, and and then all of a sudden they go, "Ladies Comedy Night Out" or whatever the name was. But if you, me, and Theo go out and do a stand-up, they go, "Boys Night Out." Here they go.
Yeah, right.
You know why? But more than half the population is women. So if you want to change it, let's not. People want to.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. And the jokes were so pretty funny. That's why we're at the tail end of it. But some of the stuff I heard on just reading and Instagram, everyone was clowning on it. And then they're getting clowned on for clowning on it.
Yeah,
it's all hysterical. It's all hysterical.
It was mild amusement for the culture in the tumultuous times we will perennially live in. So anyway.
It was nothing serious. It happened. Dana, I'm a little bit of a spendy Susie. If you know what I mean.
A boozy Susie and a spendy Susie.
Yeah, I'm more of a boozy Susie, but yeah,
you are a spendy spender. Yeah,
and a lot of our listeners are nice enough to write in and say you look like you drank a lot and slept on your face, but that's just constructive criticism.
Well, it's very concise. And you don't really drink very much, I'll tell the fans. But
just puffy. This is where Klarna comes in. Klarna is your everyday smarter spending partner, which is what a lot of people need. A lot of my friends definitely need it. It allows you to make smarter decisions with your money. And it's sometimes good to have a partner like that.
And I'll say it again. Klarna, which I assume is Swedish. Klarna is your smarter everyday spending partner.
Shoppers can use Klarna's Pay in 4 product to split their purchase into 4 interest-free payments.
That's right. Here's some key takeaways. Listen up, brother. Klarna offers a Pay in 4 product where you don't have to pay interest. I think that's a good thing.
You can pay with Klarna at merchant checkout, in the Klarna app, or with the Klarna card.
You can also compare prices at your favorite stores and earn cash back when you shop in the app.
They're making it effortless for in-app shoppers to get more value from every purchase. So choose Klarna at your favorite retailers or shop now at Klarna.com. CA resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California finance law license. NMLS number 1353190.
Klarna, balance account required. Klarna may get a commission. Limitations, terms, and conditions apply.
They do.
I'm just going to say it. It's a Klarna summer. You know, randomly, sometimes people ask for your driver's license. And so I'd like to see ID, please. Either they have to scan it or something, whatever. And then I'm a senior and I'm trying to find my license, and I feel like such a fucking early onset demented idiot. I'm going, it was in here, and it's like a card. It's between 2 credit cards, and I put all the cards out. It's like the Amazing Kreskin. Like, where the fuck is my driver? And they're looking at me like, you fucking
You're like that magician Ronnie J or somebody, where they so it's like a card trick. They go, it is in my wallet. And then you pull out a bunch of cards. It's going to be one of these, and you lay them out. Then you start flipping them over. Is that my wallet? No, that's not. That's my Montgomery Ward's credit card.
Yeah, exactly. And they really want the license.
Here's my Discover card. What else? Here's my gym membership from Nautilus.
Do you have a shtick? This is what I do every time I hand a credit card to someone.
Oh, yeah.
I just found it in the parking lot, and I really hope it goes through, and then I kiss it.
Oh, no. I have worse
They laugh
shtick.
so hard. Do you have something?
I have when the check comes, and you go like this. Okay, great. Who ordered the couch? That's when it's high. Got nothing from Heather on that one. That's funny, though.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah.
No, and then I go like this. Oh, do you have financial aid? And then I go like this. Do you guys have a layaway?
Okay.
Can I do a layaway on this crab cake? Oh,
Hey.
I did hear this. What's your name?
Dana?
That at Coachella,
Oh, yeah.
that they it's getting so expensive in the whole world that this is something they're doing. Obviously, it's an expensive world. I don't know if it's a great idea to do not layaway, but payments for concerts now.
So it's that.
So you can spend like $49 to get a great pass to Coachella, but you have to pay it off. Oh, here comes Heather. Oh no, Fire Festival 2 is postponed. Who would ever see that coming?
Let me just make a note. I'm going to have to call.
Yeah. Boy, when you going to tell Paula?
I'm going to call Warren Grant after this.
Call our business manager and say, hey, I bought the $1 million pup tent for that one. Can you just tell him to send it back to me on Venmo? Bzz, bzz.
I think sometimes human beings like things being expensive because it seems like it's got to be better. Like, it's a $200 steak. Oh, it's got to be good. And guess what? Not so good.
Yeah, I've had some ratty shit.
Yeah, rat infested, fatty. Gristle is one of the worst words in the English language.
Sickening.
Gristle.
What about when you get? I don't like Wagyu. When they go, it's the fatty meat. Don't want to say the word fatty. Is that your sales pitch? Where you go, tuna, toro, it's the more fattier one. Sick. Get lost.
I know, as if it's more flavorful.
Sick. Who wants fat?
No, I don't want fat. My dad would always make us eat steak. He would buy the cheapest steak you could ever get and put it in the freezer in the garage. And then you'd get it. And it was just gristle and bone with a tiny bit of meat on it. Oh, Jesus Christ, get the gristle. Same thing with the Caro syrup. We couldn't afford maple syrups. We got this white see-through syrup, Caro, and the ants loved it. It was so sweet. There'd be ants all over it and inside of it. And he goes, God, there's ants in this. He goes, oh, Jesus Christ, it's protein. These are quotes.
Yeah, I believe it for sure. Yeah, I also, ants get too high on it. They're like, what the fuck? They're not ready for it.
Yeah, even the ants are just flat. But my dad would do this. He'd get up Sunday morning. He'd put so much oil in this big pan, considered himself this great chef. He'd have a pancake batter. He'd make the pancakes, and they'd just be bubbling with oil.
On the oil?
Yeah, on the oil. So the first 3 or 4 batches he would call Crispies because the oil would just harden and bubble over. And he got me a huge stack. I'm like 6 years old. He goes, oh, Jesus Christ, Dane loves the Crispies, which I didn't. So I ate the Crispies, and then I threw up.
Trying to make dad happy. So horrible. So sad. Let's go back to Coachella because Coachella was a big deal. It's also this weekend.
Is that your idea of having a good... How many outhouses would there be?
I heard it was Outhouse Light because I saw a city council meeting yesterday. What am I watching? Where the guy was like, and it was some old women going like this, you really did us dirty. And he's like, he's from like, what's it called? Golden Voice, whatever, does all these Live Nation. He's like, hey man, couple of fucking blips, and they're like, yeah, it was 12 hours of traffic they were stuck in. People ran out of gas. Yeah, we got some bugs, some hiccups. They always reduce it to nothing. There's no bad. She goes, there's no facilities. And he's like, I know.
Is this a local woman?
Yeah, she's in Palm Springs, and she's saying,
she's 21 years old.
You ruined our town. No, she's about 300. And she's like going, oh, why? You ruin our city with this shit.
We had an infestation of hippies on our property.
Do you know the tattoo count?
Defecating in the backyard.
They pooped on our barrel cactus. Yeah, there's people that the best move is to go to the Madison Club, that really killer Mike Meldman, place down there that has all the juicy houses. It's like a housing development. They have them all over the country, and they're just so kick-ass. And you're close to Coachella, so you can hear it. And what I'm hearing, Dana, and do not fucking repeat this.
No, I'm recording this.
Is that these girls go down there, and of course they have the tra-la-la life. They get whatever. So some rich guy has the house. They go down. They stay at the house. Sometimes they don't even go to the concert. They just hear it and then just do their Molly and all their drugs at the house and get wasted and take a million pictures of themselves.
I love everything.
The life. I'm out there grinding.
Well, do people want to go there because it's hard to get in and it's really expensive and it's where the cool people are? Does anyone really have a good time at Coachella? Unless you have special passes,
I think they do.
special seats, helicopters. And by the way, I just got to say,
Yes.
I watched Benson Boone. Is that his name?
Mm. Benson, the TV show?
No, Benson. Heather would know.
Yeah, I know. With the jumper. Yeah.
So
he looks like he's from the 70s.
He looks like Burt Lancaster in the movie Trapeze. He's wearing like a trapeze onesie.
Yeah, I saw him, and he did a flip off the piano.
Well, no, and he's covering covering Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and then singing the song, and then doing triple flips off the piano over and over again, and running and sprinting. So I had to say I was entertained. I'm like, you're taking a circus performer, giving him a really good.
Yeah.
So he's tumbling, and he did a magic trick at the end. He had pick a card, any card, as he finished. Nothing really matters, and he flipped the card, and I was like, "Ah."
No, he did not, did he?
Hmm?
Because first of all, let's start with he's good
I was
looking.
kidding.
Once you're good looking,
Well,
everything's easier after that.
Is he
can
good looking?
sing?
No,
Yeah,
he can sing.
Heather, is he?
Yeah.
He can sing. Picking Bohemian Rhapsody, the best part was bringing the real Brian May to play guitar, and no one gave a fat fuck. That was sad. Smattering of applause. People like, who's this old guy?
I was on a Zoom with Brian Mann a couple of years ago, and I said that Bohemian Rhapsody was a full-blown masterpiece of pop rock. And he's very humble about it. Oh, geez, thank you. But he had a little stroke. He's recovered. He comes out, giant mop of white hair, and he just nails it. And it reminds you how brilliant his solo is on that song. Is amazing. The song's amazing. But Benson Boone has pipes. I guess he's good looking. I don't get it, but no, I'm kidding. That's what
and
you
Brian May, the comments were like, who is that guy? He needs conditioner in his hair. And I was like, well, that's sort of being superficial for a superstar guitarist. It's probably voted one of the top 10 of all time.
I think might be underrated on those lists, but he's definitely known by everybody else as one of the greats. And, you know, everyone's forgotten, David.
I know. Every year that goes by.
What percentage of Coachella would know who Johnny Carson was? 0, 1, 2?
0 to 1%, yeah.
So that's all right, but they do know Queen because Queen has We Are the Champions.
You know, Dana, no one asked me this, but I did do a video on YouTube for Funny or Die, clowning on Coachella about 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You were at the table.
And every year
that was funny.
Yeah, Charlotte McKinney comes in and we make fun of her for attending Coachella. I would post it, but you can't repost Funny or Die. So
is Funny or Die still around?
I don't know. Let's look at a clip. Is it around, Heather? Oh, they're on TikTok. They are because they posted clips of it, like 1 minute clips of the whole thing's probably
it's
4
funny.
or 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. What's the next story? Or are we doing stories? Yeah. What's the next one?
The panel of 5 judges was ready to hear his case when he asked to play a video to make his case.
May it please the court. I come here today a humble pro se before a panel of 5 distinguished justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case?
What it turned into was possibly the shortest career ever in a courtroom, in part because what's on the bottom right of your screen isn't a real lawyer or even a real person, but an avatar created by artificial intelligence. The judge, learning of this, was not pleased.
I don't appreciate being misled.
This looks like the Palm Springs
How do we know
Council.
she's not an
The
AI?
5 judges was
Yeah,
ready to
it's
hear his
true,
case
Dana.
when he asked to play
This
a
whole thing
video
is out of
to make
order.
his case.
How we know
May
this
it
isn't
please the
April
court.
Fool's joke?
So an AI lawyer looked like a clean-cut guy in a sweater. It
Look like Dave Coulier on Full House.
Yeah. Dave Coulier, look
Uncle
alike.
Joey.
And that's our future.
That's our
Starting to get it.
future. Is I hate it. If we're not rat fucked between AI and April Fools, we can't win.
You know what we're going to do, and I'll announce it now because it'll take time to get it together, is we're going to have digital copies of ourselves, do Superfly.
Of us. Okay.
And the the weird thing, it might be the best episode.
Oh, what if they're way funnier? What if they don't stare in the camera at their hair like I do? Okay, that was good though, Dane. I like that one.
There's other ones.
I could see saying, you know, I thought that was going to be that the court was AI, so they could decide if you're guilty or not just by facts, with nothing else. You know what I mean? No personal opinion. Just this happened. This happened. Here you go. Or the law is this. Boom. That might happen.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Who is this? The guy from The Office? No. Okay. Man. Speaking of which, this guy tattooed KRUD because you win $250,000 on a radio station. So he did it
on his forehead, and it's huge.
Yeah. Now play it.
Tattooed the word KRUD on his forehead, hoping to win a $250,000 prize. But it turned out to be a thoughtless and insensitive April Fool's prank instead. In 2021, a popular radio station named KRUD ran a contest claiming that they would reward $250,000 to the first listener who tattooed the word KRUD on their forehead. Mr. Bell, hoping to support his financially struggling parents, jumped at the chance and got the tattoo, only to discover that it was all a hoax. So, surprisingly, the radio station had confirmed that the challenge was real when Mr. Bell phoned them just before getting the tattoo.
This is the problem.
Furious at being fooled into making such a life-changing decision.
Then he called ahead.
Mr. Bell sued the radio station for $510,000.
Oh, okay.
KRUD, however, claimed that it was entirely Mr. Bell's fault for not recognizing the obvious prank, and that the competition's terms and conditions clearly stated it was an April Fool's prank. Despite their arguments, the judge ruled in favor of Mr. Bell, and he was awarded the $510,000 compensation for the prank.
Wow.
I agree.
I know, but you know, if you watch it, he takes out just a wet rag and just wipes it off.
Oh, and he does it back.
Do a
to him?
temporary tat. Jeez.
Get $510,000.
$510,000.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Do we have one with the bully, Greg?
Oh yeah, the bully's good. There's this one has a surprise ending.
All right, this is everyone's nightmare in school.
This is Spade getting bullied.
Yeah.
No, actually, I do hate bullies, but go ahead. I'll just say that.
Yeah, this is self-explanatory, but it's that guy.
So I guess he's bullying his kid.
He's probably a teacher or something.
Want to fucking pick on some more kids?
I think he's a dad.
Oh. Pick on some more kids? You think it's fucking funny? You think it's funny?
It's like Jason Kelsey.
The way that guy walks. Jeez. What's our world coming to?
Dude, no offense. I would beat the shit out of every kid at that school.
You think that was a dad? A lumbering dad?
I think it was a dad that his kid got bullied and he went in to stick up for his kid.
Okay. You want to do that? It's kind of chilling.
Now I make you feel bad. Now I make you feel bad for him.
Yeah. And then the bravery and the shenanigans of pantsing a hulking, angry adult. But they sprinted away.
But they know he can't beat him up.
And he can't move. I mean, the way he walked is he waddled. So
he's a little stiff. He played a couple years in JV football.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of
anyway, I don't know if I love seeing his nutsack.
No, that was the humiliating part. Maybe we can cut it out.
That was like a scene in Me and Grown Ups when they made me walk up the stairs. Okay, so no, it's funny if they'll let us. It's fun. It's the funny part. Look at this.
It's just
Nike
a lot of
swoosh.
stuff's happening that you don't see, David. You
know what, Dana? You look, but you don't see. You hear, but you don't listen.
You live in David world. Quick impression of you. I'm going to Coy. I'm going to have fun. I'm playing this city. And all the while, this life is going on outside your little Spade bubble.
You know what's funny about Coy is on Theo's. He's like, remember we ran into Jellyfish or whatever that guy's name is?
Jelly Bean.
And he goes, Jelly Bean. And he goes, yeah, we were at Coy. And I'm like, of course we were at Coy. How funny we were at Coy.
We go other places.
Every story comes into Coy. You and I don't go to Coy enough, and I'm sad.
It's good.
We have fun there.
Yes, because I like it. It's nice and cool. The music's very benign. It's dark, and it feels very
You can sit out
serene.
back now. It's even quieter.
Yeah.
All right, next story.
Mm-hmm.
All right. KTLA, which I listen to sometimes, they accidentally post the N-word. I'm not laughing.
On X. Technical error?
Twitter.
Come on.
What?
Who's vetting this?
On God's green earth?
Yeah.
They said, here's what they said, I think, because this is a story from LA.
Okay.
They just put that word and tweeted it out.
Okay.
But I think they said, oh, we were trying to put the words to block. You know, Heather, you had to block stuff on my Instagram once.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. This is posting, not settings. Yeah. So it's a little flimsy, we're hearing from the audience. But yeah, either way, run from this. Just please hope the world keeps moving, because
are we
I
going
don't
to
even know
see
what you
something taught? Or that was
well,
it?
it's hard. You
Headline.
get it. They
I
just
get
put
it.
a tweet out that just said that word, and they were like, like, hey, everybody. And everyone's like, huh? A news station. And they're like, pushed wrong keys.
Yeah.
Sent mistake, please.
Yeah, they had one guy, and he has had a private room. His only thing was to vet the articles. Yeah, well, I missed it. Was thought I was had a big lunch. Pepperonis were make me temporarily blind when I press the send button.
Temporary insanity.
No, it's perfectly right.
No.
I should have, but I don't.
She's a beautiful. Okay, that's a story. Next one.
Okay.
You went into Owen Wilson.
Well, I was going to do on Wilson shaming the guy. You got to be better with that, man. You can't do that. You got to tell him not to put out words like that.
Did you know we talked about Jack Black, who's on the show, who's not on?
He'll be on the
yet?
show.
I think it's
May
next
2026.
No, 2025. He'll be on in like a week, but
Yeah, I'll be on in a week. He can't wait.
But we were joking about how people go crazy when the chicken jockey comes out, and I told you this is real.
Mhm.
This is a real one, Heather. When the chicken jockey comes out, they used to throw popcorn.
Okay,
And
when the chicken jockey comes out.
Look what they're doing, Heather.
What is
They're lighting fireworks
fireworks in the
in the theater.
Wow. And they're raining down on them?
Yeah, they're now
So
everything's
people
on fire.
are panicked and running, screaming?
And there's some part of the movie where it makes everyone go crazy, and now it's a joke. They all do it, like Rocky Horror, but they're taking it too far.
Oh, you're saying this is Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, and a certain part, everyone comes in and lights on fireworks.
No, at a certain point, everyone would throw popcorn,
They would do that, but then this is
and then
the
a week
escalation.
later, it's escalated to someone brought a live chicken in, and then people are on each other's shoulders. Then they started throwing fireworks.
When they see
They
the
just-
chicken, they throw
Yeah,
the
just like,
fireworks.
here's our time to go nuts. And the police came in. When we talked to Jack, it had just started at a place where like, hey, guys, don't go throw stuff. And now, oh, Heather only heard the word chicken. Oh,
Well,
the word chicken got out of the coop and had fun?
Chicken got out of the coop. Yeah, it was a lot to unpack. I will say this is that the movie's a smash, but when we talked with Jack, he was just hoping it would get to 700 million. I think it's getting very close to that already. It's only been
Sure.
out 2 weekends. So I told him it'll do $1 billion. And if it does, I'll try to find him, get up in his grill a little bit.
Hmm.
May
Well,
7th, he'll be on our show.
I think what I think was I thought.
Are you all right?
No, I forgot my train of thought because you
No,
said May 7th. And I was like,
just
shit.
many strokes are not conducive to
No.
talk show fodder.
Oh, I was saying this sort of controversy helps a movie a lot because every dopey kid goes, oh, we got to go see this and see what people will do. Actually, I'm going to bring a handful of rocks. And then it escalates. So they can get on video and film it and post it and be like, I was at that one.
Well,
Look
the
what I
only
did.
thing is follows. Fireworks fly around, and fireworks can land in someone's eye, and
Mhm.
fireworks could blind someone in the theater, and then
Yes,
the chain
Gramps.
has $1 billion lawsuit.
I know. So the movie makes a lot. The theaters bum out.
But they might sue the movie, too. know.
Yeah, right. I'm sure he doesn't want this much chaos. Okay.
I'm a grumpy old man, and I don't like fireworks in a movie
Put 'em out.
theater. Pistol Pete. I'm trying to watch John Wayne.
My day, we used to put silly putty on the cartoons.
In my day, we didn't have movie theaters. We make a sock puppet and make our sister laugh while it rained outside.
We
was
light
a
that on
feature.
fire. Yeah, that's a
Remember
feature film.
Did you ever go to a double feature? You go
Oh,
in
yeah.
at noon, you come out at 6 o'clock.
Oh, or a drive-in?
Not a drive-in, two matinees in the afternoon.
I did double feature in a drive-in, motherfucker. That's like
motherfucker,
raw dogging.
I did all-night creature features.
Oh, I did not do
All
that.
night in the drive-in watching Edgar Allan Poe, Vincent Price, old-fashioned horror films till dawn, bitch.
My brother, they know I'm the scared one of the family, hence Dandelion. And they go, hey, come with us to see the Blood Farmers at midnight. And I was like, that's not a scary one. They're like, no. You think from the title I might have deduced that it was scary. It was so sickening. I had to walk out and walk home. At 12, Dana.
My friends and I,
This is why I'm fucked up.
which I probably said before, we go, oh, what's that? We're trying to see a movie, high school, but 16. What's that? X or who? Sisty what? We go in, we're in the third row. I've no idea.
Exorcist?
The original Exorcist.
Never.
Had no idea, and it really
Never.
disturbed me. And I was, I was flipped out for a long time after that.
I still haven't seen it. Yeah, it's too much. I swear I haven't seen it.
It's a brilliant film.
When they
but
bring in the devil. You know what, Coachella, I have to say, and this sounds like a little bit of a pulp. Lady Gaga, who is great, I don't think they need this extra part where they're all adding this devil worshiping satanic rituals in their act. It's not just a quick thing. They do a whole thing. I just think I would walk out. I hate to say it. Maybe I'm alone. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why it's cool. And I don't know why. If worst case scenario, it's just corny at this point. Sam Smith, it's just so like heavy and weird and dark. Why? Now listen, we had AC/DC and they had like a picture of a devil and obviously in the background. We know it's out there. We just don't need it on the Jumbotron. You know what I mean? Of life. Like it's in the background every time. We're trying to get through life every day. Why that offends me? We don't know.
I mean, I pitched you, and it was a terrible idea. We did this gig recently that you were going to be in a really realistic devil costume, like with big, long hands and nails. And then I was going to be dressed the church lady, and we were going to have like a battle royale.
Right.
And you got in the costumes, and you were like, I think he
Can't
wants
do it.
out. Heather unzipped it. You came out like
I said, why am I in the bad team and you're on the good team? Yeah.
But yeah, they want a trend. They're not superstars because they're dumb. They know that that's going to go somewhere. Devil worship. What's next though? Hardcore porn.
Right. Sacrifice. I mean, it is a slippery slope. I think so personally. I sound like a bit of a prude, but
call me old-fashioned.
Legit
but
concern
I
for the
like
world.
Good music when I go to a music show.
Yeah, sorry. I paid my $3,800 to sit in the 50th row. I want a good show.
Well,
I've got my green wristband. I get to go to the nacho stand in the Tater Junction hut.
Let's do something, let's get a band that just does all the Monkees songs from the 60s and call it Coachella La La La. And it's like 40 miles away. It costs like $2 to get in. Just make a mini Coachella. We could do a different, but Coachella is hard to compete with. It's a second weekend. They're going to do it. It's going to kill. Okay. What's the next story? Buskers. Mm-hmm.
What's a busker mean again?
Busker, is he selling stuff?
Oh, just a street musician?
Street performer.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to make money.
All right, let's see how good this guy is.
All right.
I'm from Norwich.
He's from Norwich.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you do drums.
Yeah.
Tell me if this sound. Is that him? That's him doing it.
Yeah, they're kind of invisible. It's just done by a computer.
No, he's doing his mouth.
I call it the world's only invisible drum kit.
Invisible drums.
So
Here we
the
go.
bass drum on the floor.
That's pretty good, right?
The hi-hat to my left. The snare in the middle. The bongos are on the top like this.
There's
the floor toms.
He's doing a
DJ
beatbox.
deck.
That's good.
He's Michael Winslow.
Five
Yeah.
different noises in this drum beat to begin warming up the voice.
Yeah. Hey. Motherfucker say, huh?
I'd like to know what he's got coming through that amp as far as helping out. You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Adding this sound.
I can do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's having a seizure.
A little bit faster this time. I'll make it a drum and bass beat.
Everyone's just walking by.
No one gives a shit. The song's not very catchy.
Up the bass.
All right. All right. I'm going to have to give
just
this guy
listen
the
to me
buzzer.
for 20 seconds.
Yeah, let's see if Dana can do it. Shit. It's a busk off. Yeah. How about the hi-hat? I like when they grab it.
Yeah, you do sound effects. Okay, you do that.
I can't do that.
The other one. Just do the.
It's so boring.
It's so bad. It's so corny.
Why does everyone
I'm
hate
gonna
it?
get an
It's
amp
boring.
and
I'm
do this
sorry.
proper.
Hey, Danny, you want to be bored? This is what when people ask me how I slept, it's some people just do it to be nice. Hey, good morning. Hey, did you sleep good? Do not even stumble into that with me. I'll go into a whole soliloquy. I'm like, oh my God. At first, so I was so tired, first of all. And they're like, oh, are you giving a real answer? I'm like, mm-hmm. So then I'm laying there, then I'm tired, but then I realized I'm not even sleeping. And then I slept on my side. I tried to sleep on my back, and then I heard a noise. Everyone's like this. Please end this. I go on forever. It's horrible.
Maybe you need. Do you wear a mask? Are you one of those people? You wear a mask.
I have a CPAC on my wiener. Yeah,
and that helps you sleep. Or
no, just makes a noise. It just feels good. I just look at Heather. You know, Heather, about a half hour ago, you were just staring, and then you like this, and I was like, was that for us or for something you're reading? Mm-hmm.
I think Heather was snoring. I think
she read something and then she. It was funny though. All right. Well, thanks everybody, and
thanks for listening.
We always appreciate it.
Or
and
watching.
We'll talk to you later. This has been a presentation of Odyssey. Superfly is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Jenna Weiss Berman of Odyssey, Heather Santoro, and Greg Holtzman. Hope you liked it. Ooh.